Okay. This is gonna be a tough one to swallow for some of you guys, but swallow it you must. Here it is. Life is meaningless. Life is an amusement park. It's a big, giant amusement park. And the purpose of existence and the purpose of creation is exactly like the purpose and the existence of art and movies. It's for entertainment. It's for play. The Hindus call it lila. Lila, which can translate into play, can translate into illusion, but mostly it translates into play, right? The divine play, and the name for it is Rasa Lila or Lila Rasa, which is the divine dance. It's play, it's illusion is Maya, and Lila is play. It's the divine dance, the divine play, the dance of the one with itself. And so, because art depicts life, life depicts art, and life is a movie. And so, art, the purpose of art is art. There is no other purpose for the existence of art other than art itself, which is ultimately entertainment, which is playful. So then creation is a playful act. So all of it is the play of the divine. Everything within creation is the play of the divine. I often think when I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes or bugs or a spider bit me the other day and it stung, it really hurt. I just felt like this is just spider. It's just like God playing with God. Like it's just spider playing with like it's just God playing with God. Or I felt completely playful about the whole thing. It's like here we go. Here's a little bite from you to you. And so you might be like, well, okay, Saeed, what about death? What about, suffering and pain? Is that play too? Like, well, what are you on, man? Yeah, that's also part of the play of the divine. And so death, the idea of death, the idea is that you're finite, is God playing with God, saying, ha, uh, I fooled you. You think death is the end. You think, it's you're a finite being. Ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. So in a way, it is a play also. No, not in a way. It is a play also. Death is the play of God with God also. Basically playing hide and seek, saying, "Huh, really? You really want to make this game difficult? Well, how about this thing that feels so real? Death, the end of you. You're a finite being, and this is the end of you. How about that?" And so that's also game. That's a game. It's all. Everything is really the play of the divine. It is the rasa lila, the lila rasa, the divine dance, the divine play. And so, because life is a movie, your life is a movie. It is exactly a movie, scripted from beginning to end. Then you have to ask yourself, well, what is the purpose of movies? Movies are art, and the answer is entertainment. Entertainment. And you could see this in the behavior of all human beings. Human beings are definitely higher up on the evolutionary ladder, consciousness, than other animals. And you could see this in the behavior of humans. I'm traveling, I see it everywhere. Humans are pleasure seeking beings. We're constantly seeking pleasure and entertainment. I see all these travelers going about seeking entertainment. I see myself going about seeking entertainment. We're all seeking entertainment. Look at your own behavior. You don't have to go any further than that. We're constantly seeking entertainment in the form of foods. Let's try this new food. Let's try that new food. Or let's go check out this new activity, this new event, this new thing. Let's get some new friends. Let's get to know more things. Let's experience more. Do things that are more pleasurable. Things that'll bring you satisfaction, fulfillment, albeit be temporary, nevertheless. It's a constant chase for entertainment. Boredom is like one of the worst things human beings feel they can experience. So you see somebody that's sitting bored, they reach for the phone. Let's go on social media. More entertainment. I wonder what's happening in with Kim Kardashian. I wonder what's happening with the Premier League. I wonder what's happening with football. You're constant chase for entertainment. It's pretty clear, folks. The whole thing is for entertainment. The whole existence is entertainment. The whole thing is playful. It's a creation is a playful act. It's for entertainment. So I've come to a place where I view everything as sort of a big giant amusement park. I was in Chiang Mai for 3 nights and I went to the markets on Saturdays and Sundays. They have those big giant markets in the evenings. And I just felt like I was right in the middle of an amusement park. And I partook in the activities. I got some food. I bought these beads. They're over there. I bought the beads. That was my form of entertainment. I got some food. And I saw all my fellow human beings and fellow souls doing the same thing. Going about looking for entertainment. So, it really, the whole world is a big giant entertainment amusement park. Time, space amusement park. And it's in that way purposeless. It's purposeless. There's no purpose to it. There's no grand purpose to it anyway. But what about these things you hear? The divine plan. The divine plan, right? Synchronicity. Everything's perfect. There is a reason for everything. My friend said this. He said, I hope you're watching this. He watches most of my videos. He said everything happens for a reason. And there's no reason for anything. And it's true, because that's the paradox. So when we say everything happens for a reason, it doesn't happen for a reason. Or let's say it happens for a reason, and that reason is for your evolution, to find yourself again, to become whole again. But then let me ask you this. If I am whole, and I become whole again, what's so special about that? What's so special about that? I don't see anything special about that, in the sense that I am whole. I got lost in the illusion of separation. I became separate for God knows how long, and I am myself again. So you're just you again. So then you might say, well, everything is divine, everything happens for a reason, and the reason is your growth, to grow, to learn. Okay. But what's the end goal here? The end goal is you become you again. Implying that this is clearly some kind of a game being played here. And it is hide and seek. I'm hiding, I'm God, but I'm hiding in the veil of separation. I'll hide for 14 billion years, 15 billion years, 16 billion years, however long it takes. And I'll find myself again. So it's a game. It really is a game. That's the game. You're not gaining anything out of becoming you again. You're just hide, seek, found. Okay, hide, seek. Let's play again. Hide, seek, hide, seek. It's a playful act. Creation is a playful act. The evolution of consciousness is a playful act. Because it's just you're hiding, you're seeking, you're finding. Hiding, seeking, finding. Hiding, seeking, finding. It's again, what's, you're whole, you're not whole, you're whole again. Again, it's not a special thing. It's marvelous, it's magnificent, it's a beautiful game. It's amazing, I love it. You love it too. We all love it. We all love the game. We all love creation. I love creation. I love playing in creation. We all do, otherwise we wouldn't be here playing in it. Plain and simple. But to say that everything happens for a reason, to say that, there is a grandiose thing at the end of the road, it's a little, maybe, what's the word I'm looking for here? Maybe it's a little too dramatic. It's too dramatic, I think. My opinion. It's too dramatic to say that everything happens for a reason and everything is for a purpose. The reason why everything, the divine plan that we speak of, that everybody speaks of, That's because everything is already determined. That's because we're just playing out a movie, all of us. That's because we're all consciousness playing out the movie that is our character, that is our karmic package, as Ramdas calls it. That's because everything is already written. So everything seems divine once you get to that point where you see that it's all scripted. Because of course everything's perfect and everything's synchronistic. It can't be any otherwise. You watch a movie, a well done movie, and this, believe me, is the most well done movie out of them all. And then within the creation, we make movies, because again, it's sort of the whole fractal patterns. They keep going on forever and ever and ever. So it's like a movie within a movie within a movie within a movie, a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream, and it goes on for infinity because you're infinity, because consciousness is infinite. So any well done movie, it's perfect, isn't it? Everything is synchronistic, and the main character shows up at exactly the right time. You know, you know what I mean? Like it just, the character gets there in the divine timing. Again, I use Lord of the Rings because it's my favorite movie. So spoiler alerts, you should have watched it by now. Okay. But like at the end of the movie, Frodo doesn't throw the ring, and Gollum arrives at the perfect synchronistic time to fight with him, and then they both fall into the thing, into the fires, the volcano, and then the eagles with Gandalf come just at the right time, right? I mean, everything. Doesn't it seem like too absurd in movies that how perfect everything is? Because it's already scripted, it's plotted, it's written to perfection, and it's plotted, and that's why always in movies the main character, things happen, in the most perfect synchronistic last minute type thing. And life is no different. Creation, this movie is no different, because it's already plotted, it's already written, it's already effectively done from start to finish. So then everything seems so divinely planned and divinely synchronistic. Of course, it can't be any other way. This is the most perfect movie ever written, the most perfect script ever written, the most perfect game ever simulated. So it can't be any other way. It can't be but divinely planned, because it is divinely planned. It's already been planned. It's already done. So it is divinely planned. And so when we say everything happens for a reason, you could say, well, okay, everything happens for a reason. The purpose is the evolution of consciousness. And so everything happens to help you grow. True. Not going to argue with that. Okay? That's looking at it from one plane of existence, from one plane of reality. But zoom in a little bit further. Okay, so it's keep zooming in. So you zoom out and you say, okay, I see the divine plan. I see that I'm a soul growing. I see that all my souls around me are souls growing on the evolution of consciousness. Okay, true enough. Zoom out a little bit more, and you see that you're just in a dream state. You're convinced that you're separate, and you're just becoming whole again. So when you realize that all you're doing, that actually enlightenment and becoming God and becoming whole again, it turns out it's actually quite unspecial, because it's like, oh, okay, it's kind of like this, kind of like if you're really hungry and you're craving, and let's say you like pizza, right? And you're really really looking forward for pizza, right? Really looking forward for pizza. You haven't eaten pizza in months. And here's this beautiful, beautiful pizza coming in. And you're really looking forward to it, really anticipating, and you eat it, and it's good. It's really good, right? The pizza is delicious. Yummy, 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 You're there, you're sitting there, savoring it for 20 minutes, right? Just eating the pizza. Yummy, yummy. How good is this pizza? You enjoy it. And then shortly after, maybe let's give you an hour after, because let's say you really enjoyed the pizza and you really feel fulfilled. An hour later, it's like it doesn't feel so special anymore. It's just pizza now. You ate it, you're fulfilled. It's kind of like that also with becoming whole again, becoming God again, becoming one again. It's good. The process. You start to meditate, or you do something, some form of yoga, and it's like, wow, you bathe in the bliss and the beauty and the ecstasy. And it's beautiful. And the high of it, it's not like pizza where it lasts you for 15-20 minutes. It's like it'll last you. you know. But at some point you're like, oh, it's not so special anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's because you're just you again. In effect, you're you, and it's beautiful. You is beautiful. You is light. You is beauty. You is purity. You is wonderful. Is wonderful. It's the cosmic orgasm. You are orgasm. You are orgastic. You are orgasm. But here we are. I'm me again. Let's start over again. Let's play creation again. Let's play hide and seek again. Because you get bored. And you want to be entertained again. You get bored. That's what it is. Creation is the result of boredom. And in fact, boredom is the creative state. Take that in also. Note that on your notebook. Okay, note it. Write a note. Saying boredom is the seed of creativity, because it is the seed of creativity. Whenever you're bored, that's the creative. You're in effect in the creative state. Boredom equals creativity. Creation came out of boredom. God wants to be entertained. God wants to play. God wants to entertain itself. Consciousness wants to be entertained. Therefore, creation comes about to be. And I saw that whole sequence of play in my last LSD trip. And in fact, I can't even come out of that anymore. Ever since my last LSD trip, I can't come out of that sort of playful. I just see everything as play, because it is play. It is what it is. How can you not? I look at nature and I see God playing with itself. Just the play of God. The play of God just dancing in all these dances. Oops, here comes the bee. And the bee is whatever. Making the plants have sex with one another. Pollinating the plants, right? And here's the bees playing with the plants. Right, and here you get the butterflies. Here are the butterflies playing with the plants, playing with the bees. And everything becomes a form of play. Here is a lion that wants to chop your head off. Here's the lion playing with a human. It's a play. It's a dance now of God dancing in the form of lion and God dancing in the form of lion. Lions chasing down zebras. That's God playing with God, saying, look, I'm going to come and eat you now. Zebra says, oh yeah? I'm going to run. God as the lion says, oh really, eh? Don't you see these claws? Don't you see my boys here? My boys and girls? My pride? We're going to come get you. Zebras are like, uh-huh. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Zebras start running. Lions, I'm going to catch you. It's like play. It's all play. It's the play of the divine with itself. Lion comes and grabs the zebra, says, I gotcha. Zebra says, okay, I guess I'm leaving. DMT is released into the bloodstream. The consciousness of the zebra leaves. And the lion is left with nothing more than the actual physical residue, the vehicle in which the consciousness of the zebra was experienced in reality through. Really, that's all it is. Right? That's all it is. It's a game. It's all the dance of the divine with itself. And I, for one, it's like I'm permanently in that zone now, where it's like, it's all play. All of it. Death and life is play. It's the dance of life and death. Because they're really the same thing, just dancing with one another. And then you've got romance, right? The woman dancing with the man, the female dancing with the male, the masculine dancing with the feminine. Right? Oh, I like you. I don't like you. I like you. I don't like you. I'm attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you. I'm playing hard to get. Now I'm playing easy to get. Dance, 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 dance. Everything is tick, chick, 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 coming in and out of existence, in and out of existence. Electrons. They're here and they're not here. They're here and they're not here. Because it's the paradox. They're both here and not here. And creation is both here and not here also. And the zeros are dancing with the ones to produce this movie. You see? Which again is already plotted, is already scripted. Are we all heading to become God again? Are we all destined for that? Absolutely. That's how the movie's written. Happy endings for everybody. You find yourself again. And then you get bored. And then you do it all over again. for entertainment. Everything's for entertainment. And so the grandiose entertainment is the journey within, is becoming the light, becoming the purity, becoming the consciousness, becoming whole again. And that'll keep you entertained for a while, because that's the ultimate. I mean, when we chase food, when we chase sex, when we chase drugs, when we chase this, and that, it's that desire for these finite things is the distorted attempt for the desire for the light, for the desire to be whole again. That's the grandiose entertainment prize. Okay, so I mean, I used to think, oh, like these loser monks, these loser yogis sitting in a mountain in a cave, when they could be out in the world making money, having sex, taking drugs, and doing, entertaining themselves. Life is so nice. How could they be sitting in a cave? And now, I can't help but look at that completely distorted perception of the whole situation and say, wow, wow, because it's the other way around. The yogi is sitting in a cave, in union, in mad ecstasy, I mean, I was watching Seinfeld yesterday, and I was watching the episode where George wants to combine food, sex, and TV. He wants to combine all these things because it gives him the most pleasure in life. Well, you could think of that plus, I mean, think of all the highs together. Combine the high of sexual orgasm with the high of jumping off a plane, skydiving, with the high of the most delicious food you could eat, and the high of just combine all the highs, all the entertainment things that we humans do to get a little high, a little thing. And it would be but a drop in the ocean of the ecstasy, of the orgasm with God, of the orgasm of the union with the universe. That state of fulfillment. I experienced it in my last LSD trip. Oh my God. You're fulfilled. Fulfilled. You don't want anything at all. You're already entertained just right here, because you've reached the infinite entertainment, not the finite of, I'm gonna get this new clothes, I'm gonna get this new food, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. I mean, you've really reached that infinite prize of entertainment. That's the infinite entertainment. And you'll hang out there for as long as you do, until eventually even that will get a little boring. And then you would want to come down into creation again. To experience, to be entertained in these forms, experience these different manifestations. That's what it feels like being a butterfly. That's what it feels like being a human. Okay. I want to find myself. I have the desire for the light. Okay, let's work towards that. And you do that, and you become the light again, and it's beautiful. It's magnificent. And then you do it all over again, and it goes on for infinity. This game, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going on and 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 on. Play the Rasa Lila, the Lila Rasa, the divine dance. So you could say, well, the purpose is to be myself again, is to find myself. Okay, sure, that's a purpose, I suppose. You play hide and seek, and you say, well, I used to play that a lot with my friends when I was a kid, and the purpose is to catch the others, right? If you're the person that's chasing everybody else is hiding, the purpose of the game is to catch the other kids, right? So we all agree that's the rules of the game. So that's the purpose. So you could say, well, okay, the purpose of the game is to become whole again. Okay, no argument there. I totally agree with you. It's a truth, but it's a half truth. You understand? It's a half truth. It's a truth. Yes, that's the purpose, to be whole again, to become God again, because God already set the rules. This is the game, and I'm finding myself through all these different trips, these different manifestations again. I'm coming back home. That's fine. That's the rules, and then the rules of the purpose. But is there a grand purpose to playing hide and seek? I don't remember that. There was nothing at stake here. We would have a laugh about it after. If so, if you're not able to catch anybody, everybody just kind of laughs at you, and you just kind of like do the walk of shame. You scratch your head like this, and you're like, okay, guys, let's do it again, right? Or if you catch everybody, then you laugh at everybody, and everybody's like, oh shit, like you're really good, you're really fast, and this and that, and everybody gets a laugh, and we do it again, right? Then somebody else goes, and everybody else hides. You go and you seek them. You try to, we used to play tag, right? You touch him, and then that's it. You caught him. So there wasn't a grand purpose to it. There was rules. That's the purpose, is I'm gonna catch you, because we agreed that this is the game. But there's no grandiose thing. I don't remember anybody. I don't remember anybody, because we're kids, right? Kids are pure. I don't remember anybody feeling like a king, or coming the next day saying, "Guys, I won yesterday, so now I have the right to your toys. I own all your toys." None of that. No divine or no grandiose purpose to hide and seek. Just a game. Just a game. So let's play it. I mean, this is the purpose of it. Let's play it. Let's get on with it. Let's enjoy it. Let's have fun with it. Let's dance. And you see this pattern all over nature. Tick, 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 your own heart. Tick, 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 rising, falling. Inhale, exhale, your breath. The dance is all around you. And if you want to tune into it, start dancing. Put on some music and start dancing and moving. Okay? Start dancing and moving. Or even get a skipping rope and just skip. You'll see. You get in the rhythm of life, the harmony of the Tao. It's a rhythm. There's a rhythm. It's a dance, in and out, in and out, in and out, and it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And dance. I mean, do your dance in life, whatever the dance is. If you want to dance to music, if you want to dance to sports, if you want to dance to nature, if you want to dance, meditate and dance to the divine, sing to Krishna, that's a form of dance too. It's the duality dancing with itself. Do you want to have a purpose? Sure. It can help. It can be very helpful to say, I have a purpose in life. I have a life purpose. But it's helpful. It's a helpful stage in the journey to say, I have a life purpose. I have a purpose. I am here to help millions of people do this. But at some point, you're going to run into the problem of ego. More thoughts, more storylines is more stress on you, more making believe that you're separate, more making believe that you're doing something. So it's very helpful, okay? Don't misunderstand the message here. It's helpful to say, I have a life purpose. It's helpful to say, I'm here to help. I'm here to do this. This is my role. But at some point, you've got to give up meaning, because meaning, here's the thing with meaning. We've got a few more minutes here. So meaning is the ego's final attempt. Because when somebody says, I have a meaning to my life, and it could be very noble. So it's the ego's one of the final attempts of the ego to preserve itself by saying, what I'm doing is going to last forever. What I'm doing is important. What I'm doing is profound. What I'm doing is important. I'm doing it. That's the I. That's the one thinks you're doing something when you're really just running off a movie that's already done, basically. You're just watching it. You think you're doing something. That's just part of the illusion. So it is one of the final attempts of the ego to say, well, I'm giving my existence meaning, because the ego knows it's finite, right? It's finite. It ceases to exist when you die, and then you jump to another astral ego, more subtle though, less. It's much lighter. But it's an attempt by the ego, by the human ego, to say, well, I'm doing something, and I am going to be my influence is going to be here forever. So there is meaning to what I'm doing, and that's what meaning is. And at some point, it's a higher level in the game when you say, I have life purpose, I have meaning. But you've got to also at some point let go of the meaning. You've got to at some point just be. There's no storyline, nothing, no doer. Just be. I'm not helping you in these videos. Folks, I am not helping you. I am I am not. I'm not trying to help you. I just make these videos because they're to be, it's what's to be done. It's what's to be made. It's what's to be done. What else? Like, what, you know? It is what it is. You know, a butterfly is flying around because that's what a butterfly does. It's what's to be done. A bee goes around from plant to plant pollinating the plants because it's what's to be done. A bee isn't saying, look how cool I am. Pollinating plants. The heartbeat of Gaia. Look how cool I am as a bee. Doing that. No, bee is just being. It's just being, literally being. Bee. Bee is being. One of my trips a while ago, I was with a good friend, and he looks at the bee and he says, "Look at the bee! It's just doing bee shit." We cracked at that for like 10 minutes, and I don't forget it ever. You know, look at the bee doing bee shit. It's just being. Bee is just going about doing bee shit, and humans are. Saeed is just going about doing Saeeding, doing Saeed shit, right? And you're just going about doing you, you know? Just being. And there's no, I mean, you know, there's no grandiose purpose to making these videos. I'm not, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna change the world, and I'm gonna change the next generations, and I'm really gonna do something. You know how many forces are acting upon me? I am the product of my heredity and environment and circumstances. I mean, you think I'm here in this beautiful place? You think I did anything? You think I did anything? That's just misleading and absurd to think I did something. You know, it's all written, folks. It's all just the way it is. It's just the movie playing itself out. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. It is what it is. It's perfect because it is what it is, okay? We're running out of time here because, you know, the video is going to stop and blah, 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 blah. But I could go on forever. So, to conclude this, you have meaning until you no longer need to. You use meaning as a crutch to get you ahead in the game. So use it as a crutch, okay? Have the life purpose, have all of that, the goals, etc. Use it as a crutch. But it would be silly to keep using a crutch when you could walk and you don't need it any longer. Then you let go of meaning, because meaning is more ego, more mind stuff, more mind chatter. And just be. Just be. Okay? I love you guys. I don't think we have much time here for the Patreon stuff. So, mwah, mwah, mwah. Kisses for all you Patreons if you want to join in. $2 a month, $24 a year. We'll host retreats here. We'll make it affordable for everybody. Link down below. There's PayPal also for one-time payments, donations. You can make one-time payments, okay? Love every single one of you guys, and I will see you in the next video.